done it.
I'm ready.
Fear tastes best of all.
What? Yeah, very lonely there, Lynn. Wow.
Follow me!
Never wanted this for you, but we were born with a sacred calling.
I'm going to use the power to protect all of Eternia.
I don't understand.
I no longer have any need of your crutch. See?
What's she gonna...
Teela.
Wagwan people thems. So this is the final episode, part 5, well episode 5 of part 2 of Masters of the Universe Revelations, and I will say that I have actually really enjoyed it. Like it's been far more twisty and turny than I was kind of expecting it to be, and when I think about where it first started from, it started with the twists and the turns. May have not been the twist and turn that I was expecting or that I fully appreciated at the time, but trust the journey. You know, why would somebody want to make something that's terrible? So far, I'm very impressed with the animation of it, the powers, yeah, it's good. So let's see if they bring it all home in episode 5, the finale. No, this is not intro. Comes with everything you see here.
You've always been the most ready person I've ever met.
This is the proudest moment of my life, Teela.
Because I wanted to see you, Teela. One last time.
Oh, she's done it. Nothing more to do, is she? She's gonna try and find another way.
I'm ready.
Oh no,
They've broken our lines!
she's not. Yes, Randall. Yes, Queenie. Oh, him.
Fear tastes best of all.
Yes, Cringer.
Now pay attention, Skeletor. I'm going to do what you never could. I'm going to kill He-Man.
Long live the king!
What?
No, you can't be real.
What is it? Orko.
Oh, I'm real, all right. Because when you raised the dead, you raised me too!
Orko!
Aw, Man-at-Arms is feeling many emotions.
Yes, Orko.
This passageway will lead you to safety.
But what about you, Orko?
I'm gonna go get the bad guy. Hello, Scareglow.
You cursed little insect!
I heard heard you say a king's fear tastes best of all. So that means the king of fear must be delicious. You weren't born evil, Lynn.
Yes, Orko! Ugh, I have a day off, mate. Is this Orko?
By the power of Grayskull, I have the power!
Oh, you guys are in trouble now.
Oh, he's giving him the power too.
What? But why?
Because I want you to know what saving the universe feels like.
Yeah, very lonely there, Lynn. Wow.
Follow me!
There's too many of them!
King Randall's a bad man.
Here, use this.
What about you?
I have everything I need.
What do I feel like he's gonna sacrifice himself? She's not gonna do it.
I hoped letting you go would make life easier for you.
It didn't.
Never wanted this for you. But we were born with a sacred calling. To protect the power.
I think I can do this, Mom. But I have to do it my way. Because I think I understand now. The sorceress doesn't need to let go of her attachments to be strong. Because they're more than attachments. They're her friends. And the strength they give me is even greater than the power of Grayskull. I don't ever have to let go, Mom. Because holding on to the ones I love only makes me stronger. Not going to be enough for me to protect the power. I'm going to use the power to protect all of Eternia.
Yes. This is what I want to hear.
We have the power.
Come on, demons! Come kiss the ring!
Oh. Slice that dice. Wow.
She was a good hire.
Yeah, she was. Yes, Orko.
This pesky ghost is making trouble, so lock him up inside a bubble.
And they can't breathe in there either. Come on, Battle Cat. It's so much bigger than him. Yes. Bye.
And
She's
now we
going
come
after
to
the,
the end, or the middle, rather, when we enter the exact center of the
alignment thing.
universe.
I don't understand. We got the sword.
Just a little bit too late, I'm afraid. I no longer have any need of your crutch. See?
What's she gonna...
Zor Vazetta Shukmota.
Teela.
Adam, keep him safe. Keep everyone safe. This might be a minute.
Congratulations. You have made yourself a slave
Sick.
to this place. Your muscle-bound boy toy and the little imp were at least a bit of fun. But to beat you, all I have to do is go outside.
I'm sorry, but the castle's under new management.
Oh, come on, Skeletor. Don't even.
What are you doing?
Your sorceress will lose. All hope is gone. But not before I kill you.
You're too trusting, He-Man.
Ram Man?
Woohoo! We was hot in that plane. Come on, He-Man. Your mommy's worried about you.
We can still stop this. Together.
I've heard that one before. This is your last gasp. You must know that.
Yo, Teela ain't messing about. Ooh. Oh.
Hi, Mom!
He-Man!
Find safe positions!
There are no safe positions!
Oh, there's one. Behind me.
Oh,
going to
no.
be ignored.
You are a good person. You saved Eternia and you brought the power back.
And it didn't mean a thing. It was all him, in my head. Like always.
No, you made choices. You changed.
Oh yes, I changed. And then I saw the infinite, all of it. I searched and searched. And do you know what I discovered?
No.
There is no grand design. The universe has no master.
I won't fight you.
Yes, you will, because I am death itself, and I have come for you.
Oh my gosh.
No more fighting. No more little girls growing up to make the same mistakes I did. No more pain.
Oh no. Come on, Teela, what are you gonna do?
You think you chose this place? I brought us here. The universe only shows us what we bring to it. So see it. Like I see it. You're right. The universe, it's chaos and hurt and death. But it is everything else too.
Wow.
It's beauty. It's love. It's life. The universe, it's
magic.
You have the power.
That was beautiful.
You
This guy.
Don't you see? It has to end this way. He-Man and Skeletor locked in eternal battle.
It's not about us!
Well. Wow.
Now we make things right. Care to give me a hand, champion?
Bye-bye. See y'all later.
Uh-oh.
No!
Oh,
Marco,
no.
I didn't mean to.
It's okay, Teela. I knew I'd have to go back. So goodbye, my friends.
Oh no.
Not this time.
Let the power return.
Family is what you make of it. They can be blood or extend to the people we love. It is my honor to present your new man-at-arms, Andra.
Thanks, T.
I wish your mother were here.
She is, Dad.
You ready to keep the secrets of Grayskull with me?
No, sir. No more secrets. I'm ready to share them.
So, you're the first sorceress who can leave Grayskull. And you're great in a fight. Maybe a version of this where you might not feel like you need me tagging along.
Oh, no, mister. The sorceress will always need a champion. And you go where I go.
Okay.
After all this time, I finally know who He-Man really is.
Yes, you do. I am Adam, Prince of...
My hero.
Oh, wow. It looks amazing. Left that evil orb behind.
I held the power in these very hands. And I'd still be holding it now if you blithering boobs had stuck by me.
It was Motherboard. She made us do her bidding.
This idol is your master now. Fine.
Oh, is it fine? Oh.
Worship the pieces.
Don't tell me this is Hordak. Because he was all machiny and weird, wasn't he?
What are you doing? It can't be.
What is it? Oh. That is Hordak. That is Hordak. Well. Okay. I'm going to change my opinion of what I thought about this series prior to finishing that, because that last episode, it I really feel as though they were able to really like encompass a lot of. I mean, I'm still smiling. I'm still smiling. I think they were able to encompass a lot of the stuff that when I was younger, in terms of what made me love like this whole world of like magic and powers and might and battles and whatever, like, but putting it into a context of something that makes sense. I mean, this whole convergence thing, I mean, you know, we've seen this convergence with a few different things. I don't know, where was the other convergence? Was that in Thor? when all the worlds were going to be aligned. And something else, I'm sure, I don't know, it was like in Avatar. Oh, Korra, there was a convergence there as well, wasn't there? There's definitely something about all the planets being aligned at one point. So I mean, you know, that's not necessarily a new concept, but I liked the idea that they really brought to life some of the other characters that were like in and around He-Man. So you know, when I was a kid, He-Man was obviously the main event, but you know, but the other people were always with him, like the Teelas, the Man at Arms, and whatever, and really giving them like a purpose. I think they did that really well. In fact, because I think a lot of the stuff that I remember seeing was a lot of stick about it being kind of woke, in that like, oh, you've given like the main roles like a female, and you know you're trying to like make this all kind of like a wokey type of show, and and it's probably the reason that people bombed it so early, because they were like, oh my god, you killed off He-Man in the beginning, so now you made it all about, you know, girl power or whatever. Like, and it's like, the thing is, if you stay the course of the show, like everything that you want to see, you will see. Do you know what I mean? Like He-Man, I feel like continued to play a big part throughout the whole thing. But we also got to see big parts from other people, like the Sorceress, like Teela, like you know, becoming the new Sorceress. And I really like the difference between, you know, if you remember the film, the He-Man film, if anyone remembers that, like, you know, the Sorceress, she was very, very weak, and, you know, she was aging terribly, and in that force field that Skeletor kept her trapped in, and, you know, even when this first started, she was never necessarily weak, but she couldn't leave the castle. So imagine then that you've got this new, reformed, like, I'm actually battle ready. Like, I'm not just someone that's got powers here, yeah. Like, I've got arms that are good for fighting. I've got legs that are good for fighting. Like, I'm actually a warrior as well. So I'm not just a sorceress. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior sorceress. Like, that, I think, is sick. And I really like the redemption arc of Evil Lynn, because I did think, well, they're just going to end up killing her, do you know what I mean, like, because she's now unhinged, but it was nice to see that the bits and pieces, that the kind of decisions that she made initially, where she was becoming a bit of a better person, was because she genuinely was becoming a better person, and not because she was poisoned by this Skeletor that was just always wanting the most evil of things, because he's just Skeletor. Like, I just thought that was really good. I thought the animation continued to get better. I think the fighting, and I guess that's what they wanted to do, right? They wanted to continue the process, so you know, they didn't just give you everything, because he wants everything on the first episode. Like, it continued to get better, like the more and more it went down, like, and you know, considering that it was just 10 episodes, by that last one, I was fully engrossed to see, well, how they're gonna end this. They continued with like the kind of corny jokes and stuff, like Fisto. Do you know what I mean? I can't wait to fist him, or whatever he said. Like which is still kind of in keeping with how cheesy like the original cartoons were, always with a message as well. You know, the fact that they overcame evil, and the fact that actually you can look at things from any perspective. So I mean, like, if you continue, like, yeah, things are lots of chaos and terrible. You can look at the state of the world today and maybe not want to get up out of bed, because it's like, yeah, everything is so bad in the world, but actually there's lots of beauty in things as well. Some of the animation was stunning, like when Zor fell from the sky and then arose out of the pool, out of the sea, or the lake, whatever, like, and then had this almost like phoenix, eagle, iridescent bird wing thing, like, that was sick. In fact, all of the sorceresy bits I thought were just really, really awesome. But then also the fight scenes when Evil Lynn became the champion, as well as the sorceress, I thought that was quite sick. The fight scenes between the untempered He-Man and Skeletor was amazing. And the fight scenes between the Skelly God and her and him, that last fight scene as well, with where He-Man where he jumped off his mum's plane and jumped down and was like, "You can get behind me," and he just went like, that was almost like, because obviously this is like an animation, but like that bit was almost like an anime, like just anime style, just taking on everybody, coming up with the big slicing down that big dragon thing. Like I genuinely can't believe that I'm talking about this series in the way that I am. And it just goes to show you that you absolutely should not just judge something by someone else's opinion, you know, because there's still going to be people out there that watch it now that are going to be like, well, I didn't enjoy it, I thought the story was lame, and that's fair enough if that's your opinion. That's not my opinion. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I thought that was really, really good. And as an episode by episode, it just got better. So I would say well done. So I can't remember what the name of the guy is, the director. You'd think, I mean, I can Google it anyway, but I'm sure it's Kevin, someone. But yeah, I just thought that was really good. Genuinely, I just really, really enjoyed that. And I'm so glad I watched it. And I'm so glad I finished it. Because I won't lie to you, I did think it's a whole new year. Like, I've only watched the first 2 episodes. Like, can I be bothered to watch any more of this? I don't really know. Like, but you know what happens? If you don't keep up with something, you kind of lose the love. Like, and I think because I hadn't watched one of them for such a long time, I'd kind of forgotten. Because I think even when I think back to those episodes, I'm sure that like by the end of the second, I was like, actually, I enjoyed that more than I thought I was going to. Brilliant. And I'm presuming, you know, the vibe I get is that Teela very much, you know, is on her LGBT journey. Like, so her and Arla, is it? Andra, sorry, are like a thing. And she was definitely giving me some vibes. That haircut at the end, I'm like, it's a cool haircut. You too. But then there was that moment where her and Adam were just like, you know, you always be my hero, and he had his hand on her hand. But then I didn't know if that was just like a cool kind of like brother sistery type of situation. I thought it was quite cute as well, where he was just like, you know, obviously you can leave the castle now, like you're just a badass basically, like do you even need me? And she was like, I'm always gonna need you. Sorceress always needs a champion. I thought that was quite sick. Awesome that the family's back together with Randor and the Queen. And it was really nice that she forgave the sorceress and was able to kind of see what the sorceress went through as well. I've just got so many good things to say about it. I thought, particularly the animation, because initially I was a bit like, oh, I don't know if this animation, it seemed a little bit basic, because I kept comparing it to like Arcane. But it gave me what I've left that happy. As someone that was a big fan of these cartoons when I was younger, I've left happy watching that, like, from a more mature perspective. You know, they're chopping things down, stuff's getting like toasted with like bones and whatever. Like you didn't get any of that when you're watching those cartoons, because it was for such a young audience. But you're actually getting to see like a more mature vibe, a more sinister. You know, I think it was really clever, and I think the story was actually quite a good story as well. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I can't say any more than that. I think it's a good job all round. I thought Evil Lynn was a great character. I think Lena Headey played her really well. As I said, I think Mark Hamill, there were definitely some bits in that was like, I'm just hearing the Joker. Do you know what I mean? Like, absolute legend with some really cool one-liners. But I definitely heard Sarah Michelle Gellar. Who was Sarah Michelle Gellar? Did you Badder? David Smith, Henry Rollins, Alicia Silverstone, Kevin Conroy. Isn't that Batman? Yo, there are definitely. I need to watch the after bit of this, which I will get to as soon as I can. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching that with me, and for staying the course if you did. I genuinely thought that was awesome, and I didn't think I was going to, if I'm honest. And if I'd continued to listen to what people had said, I wouldn't have watched. I wouldn't have watched something that was something that I grew up with, that I grew up enjoying. Do you know what I mean? Just because of noise. And I definitely won't let that happen again. So yeah, thank you for watching that with me. And if you did enjoy, then do drop a like and subscribe. And of course, I've got a Patreon, which I would love for you to head on over there and show some support. Just helps grow the channel. And by golly, I definitely need it now. So so yeah, that'd be awesome. But until the next one, I think the next anime that I want to get into is the second season of Dragon Prince. So I think I'm gonna rewatch the first season, just to kind of remind myself what happened in it, and then I'm gonna dive into season 2, which I cannot wait for. So yes, stay tuned, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one.